What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name your U.S. representative. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are two cabinet-level positions? Attorney General, Vice President. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. In what month do we vote for president? November. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States.